All the hours you put into training, all the sweat, the tears, all the mornings you wake up and you push yourself. You never prepare yourself for this.
How long were you a professional boxer?
5 years, a couple as an amateur. It was my dream. It was.
Do you want to talk about the fight?
No.
It's okay to talk about it and react however you want to.
However I want? What does that even mean, huh? What? You want me to cry or something? 'Cause that ain't gonna happen.
I don't want you to do anything but react however you see fit.
I just can't stop thinking about it, dreaming about it. These fucking nightmares just won't go away. You know, there's not a night that goes by that I don't dream about it. Ain't there some type of drug that suppresses dreams or something? Because I can't take this shit no more.
Do you want to talk about your nightmares?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to go back to living a normal life. I guess that's not even gonna happen, huh?
You had mentioned on the phone that you've been hurting yourself.
I just get so mad at myself. Like, I want to beat myself up, you know? When you're in the ring, you're trying to knock the other guy out. Knock him down, knock him out. That's my job. I'm hitting this guy, right? I'm all over this fucking, and he's not slipping. He's not covering up. And I'm landing some heavy shots. But this fucker won't go down. What am I gonna do? Huh? The ref is not stopping it. He's still standing. I don't know what he has left. I mean, it's my job to hit him until he goes down or the referee stops the fight, right? I caught him with a body shot. And he dropped a little. Then I followed that up with a right hook. I threw that right hook with everything I had. And I caught him. I caught him right here in the temple. And he went down. Then the referee stopped the fight. I saw his body hit the ground and his head bounce off the canvas. And his fucking eyes rolled back. And he just laid there. He didn't get back up. He just died in the ring.
Killing is often misrepresented in things like movies as being far easier than it actually is. In reality, for soldiers in war, police, what have you, taking a life, it leaves most people physically ill, and for others it can haunt them in nightmares for a lifetime.
So this shit ain't never gonna go away? I mean, if it was an accident, I could handle it. I would have won. I would have won, but I can't try and knock this guy out. Maybe if I didn't hit the bastard so hard, he just might still be here. I didn't get charged with murder or anything, but I killed the man. I killed him, and now I can't even live with myself.
So, I believe I'm genuinely a nice person, a caring person. I try to volunteer the entire year at shelters. I run the food drive at my kids' school. I try to do what I can for whoever I can.
Well, these are wonderful qualities. So what's the issue?
I'm about to be married.
Congratulations.
It's my fourth. It's my fourth marriage. I have said I do and done the wedding and the honeymoon thing 3 times already, and I'm about to do it again.
Okay. Well, you're not alone. Plenty of people get married numerous times.
Yeah, and they're all fucked up. So tell me, what's wrong with me?
There are so many reasons people get divorced.
Well, I was married at 22 to my high school sweetheart. I thought it would have lasted forever. But we knew everything about each other. And then about a year into the marriage, I could already see that we had a big problem. He was unfaithful. I tried to work on our problems and save our marriage, but it was over. But the next guy, he was an alcoholic. And of course I found this out after we were married. And the next guy, we didn't talk. We didn't go out. We didn't make love. It was like we were 2 strangers that obviously needed someone.
In all of these relationships,
None of these seemed like they were my fault, right?
maybe they weren't.
But maybe they were.
Marriage, even under great circumstances, can be exceptionally difficult. It's hard for people to live together.
When I was a kid, I used to have a group of friends, and then they didn't want to be my friend anymore. And then this kept on happening over and over again. And then finally my mom said, if this keeps on happening, then you are the problem.
Parents, they aren't always right, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I did make the wrong choice 3 times in a row. But what if it is me? I can't do this again. Divorce is hard and horrible. And it takes a part of your soul. I can't go through this again. But I also don't want to turn someone away. Someone that might be the person that I could grow old with. Just because I'm scared that history is going to repeat itself. Fuck. This is so hard.
Life, marriage, divorce, love. Whoever said it was easy?
A famous comedian once said, marriage is an institution. But who wants to live in an institution?
So I've been looking over your records and I've spoken to your teachers and
Can't understand what a kid like me is doing here, right? Perfect attendance, perfect grades, hardworking, goes to church. Perfect kid, right?
well, there's no such thing.
See, problem is when you're always perfect, there's gonna be a time when it all stops, or should I say, crashes down. In these last few years of high school, SATs, ACTs, all these college applications, and all these expectations that I'm gonna get a scholarship to an Ivy League school.
That's enough to make anyone crumble, especially a teenager. So tell me, who is putting these expectations on you?
They're just there. They're always there. They always have been. You're not the top student in elementary school and middle school and said to be the valedictorian in high school without a lot of expectations on you to be at the top.
I understand.
I was falling behind. I tried to live a normal life for a bit, hanging out, friends, sports, girlfriend, but they're all a distraction. My grades started to go down, so I started to panic.
Is that when you started taking the Adderall?
Yeah. Some kids had said it could help me study, help me focus, stay up late. I can't fail. I can't fail.
Did your parents know about your grades?
I kept it a secret as long as I could, but then a teacher called them when he noticed all these drastic mood changes and I was getting dizzy in class, and then they found out everything. They were so disappointed in me. The perfect kid with just some regular kid in disguise. That was my worst fear, disappointing them.
Most parents will understand if you talk to them. Did you open up a clean line of communication with them?
Well, I didn't have that, and when your worst nightmares come true. Anyway, that's why I took all those pills.
So you were attempting suicide?
Of course. I had no other way out, but I threw up, so it didn't happen.
At the very least, now it's all out in the open, and we can heal from here.
No, now I let everyone down, and that's how everyone will see me. Just less than everything, less than perfect.
Oh, these are for you.
Oh, thank you. That was very sweet.
It's nothing.
So, last week we were talking about the ongoing issues that you've had with your dad for some time now.
Your perfume. It's very nice.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of food do you like? Italian, Mexican, Chinese? Or is it more politically correct to say Asian? But then how would you know if it's Japanese or Chinese? I hate sushi.
I like just about everything.
But what's your favorite?
Indian, actually. I like Indian.
I know a place. We can go Saturday night. Bombay Grill? I'll pay, of course. Unless you want to split it.
I'm flattered, but we need for this to be professional.
But we have... Come on, you know we have a connection. We could talk about anything. I mean, come on. We talk about sex.
Right? I'm your therapist.
But you look deep into my eyes when we talk. I can feel it.
It's because I'm trying to know who you are from deep within.
Yeah, me too. I want to be deep within you. I mean mentally. Look, you call me all the time and ask me to come in and see you.
I'm making your weekly appointment.
But you laugh at my jokes. You feel pain when I do. I can tell you anything and you're okay with it. Once you kissed me.
I never kissed you.
You sneezed on me. Same thing if you think about it.
It's quite common to have feelings for your therapist, but those aren't true feelings.
But I have all these fantasies that you have all these fantasies about me. And think about it. If we're dating, I can tell you my problems all day and night. And if I'm having any sexual hang-ups, well, you're right there to help me. I mean, just think about it.
I really...
Shh. Don't answer now. Just think about it. And remember, I sleep naked. Shh. Just think about it.
I have like not one memory of my dad from my childhood. I mean, he was around, He was just never around for me. My brother? Forget it. They were best friends. Football games, baseball games, Little League. Me? He would scream at me when I got in trouble. But that's about it.
So, do you think he felt more comfortable with another male? Or perhaps there was like some type of sports bonding thing going on?
My grandfather was an asshole. The only time I saw him was when, like, there was the Super Bowl, the World Series. He'd drink with my dad and watch.
So, maybe it's a generational thing.
Well, it's bullshit. Because I wanted his attention too. My ballet recital, he was never there. School play, he wasn't there. Do you think he ever missed any of my brother's games? Never.
And your mom?
Please. She's a doormat. She was his doormat. She tried, but whatever. Should have seen how pathetic it was, me trying to play football with the boys. Look at me, Daddy. Until some dickhead tackled me and broke my shoulder.
Okay, so let's move back to the present.
Well, you know, when I self-analyze, it makes sense. I'm so fucking desperate for guys' attention that I do anything for anyone.
You're very young, but tell me the pattern that you've identified maybe with guys that you date.
They're shitheads. They use me, they abuse me, they cheat on me. They don't care about me unless they want something sexually.
They're all like this?
I don't know. Yeah, I keep going to guys that never treat me right.
And the guys that would? What about them? I'm sure nice guys would like to pay attention to you too.
The guys that are nice to me, or care about me, or compliment me, it makes me feel uncomfortable. So I stay away from them. I reject them. And I must have like magical powers because I immediately know who's good and who's not. And I push away anyone that could possibly care about me or really like me or love me and stay with me.
What you're comfortable with, it's neglect. The guys that you're dating, for lack of a better term, they're assholes. And you're seeking the misplaced love of an asshole that never gave it to you. I'm sorry for the crude terminology.
And I know. I'm not stupid. I know I'm never gonna open my heart to any of these guys. And maybe that's why I cling to them. Because in a way, I know it's safe. I wish my dad would have showed me that he loved me. Showed me that he cared. Showed me that I'm not worthless. All of these nice guys, I feel like they could never love me because I'm not good enough. Thanks, Dad. Thanks a lot.
So, how is everything?
Good. Better than good. Great. Wait, you want the truth, don't you? I'm still lost, confused. I have an itch on the inside of my back and it can't be scratched. Basically, you know, I suck. I suck!
Now remember, we're only gonna say positive things about ourselves.
So I joined an online dating site for people over 50. Sexy seniors and golden age cougars. Just for fun, you know? Just to see who would jump at the chance to be with me.
Interesting. And how did that work out?
Not one. Not one old bag responded. Not even the one in the wheelchair. It's because I suck.
Stop it. Now, you did have a date with that girl that you met in Stop and Shop, right?
Matilda. She was nice, but it ended badly.
Tell me what happened.
I was about to drive her home when I realized I had to go to the bathroom. So I asked her to wait in the car while I ran upstairs. Except she, asked to come up.
Well, that's a good sign.
No, that's a bad sign. That's a horrible sign. Remember that list of 40 things that are wrong with me that I gave to you? Well, one of them was being pee-shy. And I had to go badly, and I couldn't. So I just held it in. I started doing this grown-up version of the pee-pee dance. But I didn't want her to know I was holding it in, so I just started dancing around. And the radio was playing Christmas music. So imagine, she's just standing there, watching me doing this dance by myself to Jingle Bells and Silent Night.
You were dancing to Silent Night by yourself.
Yeah. And then I held it the entire ride home. You know what that does to a body? You hold in urine for that long, you get a UTI. Men get them too, or a bladder infection. So the whole night just sucked. Just sucked. Wait a minute. I'm getting a message. Huh. It's from the senior website. Thanks for your interest, but you're not my type. The fuck? It says right on her profile she has cataracts in both eyes. She can't even see me. How does she know I'm not her type? See, I suck!
How are you today?
I don't know. Same.
Okay. So we should probably talk about it.
Why I tried to off myself? I don't know. I was bored.
Okay, stop. You don't have to put on this act with me.
What act? I don't want to talk about it.
We have to talk about it.
You don't even know me. Why should I talk to you?
I don't know you personally, but I've dealt with enough pain to understand what you're going through.
Unless you've walked in my shoes, you don't know what I'm going through. Unless you live my life, you don't know what I've gone through. Every day, every minute, every fucking second of my life. You don't know. You can't know.
Okay, you're right. However, I can help, and at the very least I can try.
If I wanted to stop people from being homeless, I can go out, maybe try to get someone off the street, maybe even give them money for a few nights at a motel. I could do that. Maybe even take one into my own home. That's one. It's one person. That doesn't stop people from being homeless. It's something too big for someone to fix. It's too monumental.
You're wrong. Perhaps you didn't put it into homelessness, but you did for that person. Saving one life is how we change the world. Just making a difference to one person, in a small way, just putting it into it.
Okay. I hate myself. I hate the way I look. Even when people tell me how pretty I am, I don't believe them because I don't see it. I hate that my father was never around. And I hate that my mother, who was actually there, was still never around. I hate looking in the mirror because I hate what I see. And I hate going to sleep each night because I know that means I have to wake up and face another day. And I don't want to face another day because it hurts. And I don't want to fall in love because I know it doesn't even exist. I don't want to have children because I don't want them to suffer like I do. And I know I'm supposed to be happy, but I can't find a reason to be. And I don't want to wake up anymore. I don't. I just want to die. And you can't stop me from wanting to die. You can't. And you can't stop me from wanting to kill myself. I know I'm supposed to be happy. But I can't. I can't.
I want to be able to be intimate when I go on dates with people.
Okay, sounds good. Where is the issue stemming from? It's a trust issue?
No, I'm cool with all that.
All right. Is it commitment issues? Perhaps insecurities? It's like a body image issue?
Hell nah, I know I got it going on. I'm talking about the gross factor.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so if I go out with someone, they're gonna wanna hold my hand. Well, I don't know when the hell they wash their hands last. Who knows what germs are on their hands? People be going to the bathroom and not washing their hands, then they hold my hand? I don't think so. And if we eat together, I don't want his contaminated hands on my nachos.
Okay, so you suffer from germophobia. It's a fear of germs and bacteria. It's microbes, contamination, and infection.
I just want them to wash that damn hepatitis off their damn hands. Now kissing, that's gross as hell too.
So why is kissing gross?
Did you really just ask me that? And you're a professional? Exchanging saliva? I might as well put a gun into my damn mouth. Kissing gives you herpes, syphilis, meningitis, mono.
Okay, I don't think we need to get into actual intercourse.
Some guy gonna take a piss and then try to stick it into me? Sex is completely disgusting. Bodily fluids everywhere, strange smells, and it's disease central. HIV, fucking AIDS, chlamydia, gonorrhea, pubic lice, genital warts.
Stop it. Oh my God, you're making me want to get a divorce and become a nun. Yes, it's disgusting, but it can also be beautiful.
I just want to enjoy all the pleasures of sex and intimacy without all the disgusting shit that comes with it.
So, talk to people online and just go buy a vibrator.
Damn, did I say you were stupid? Thank you. I'm completely cured.
You're welcome.
Wait, did you know you can still get a sexually transmitted infection from a sex toy?
Yes, I did, but I was hoping you didn't. So, what exactly do you mean stalking?
I mean, like, I'm fucking obsessed with my ex-girlfriend. I just can't seem to let it go. I make all these fake social media accounts, follow her, and 'cause she blocked me on everything. I know what she's doing, where she's at, what asshole douchebag guy she's dating. I make all these fake social media accounts to see her Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever.
Joys of social media.
I tried to meet other people. I tried to forget her, but I can't.
So tell me a normal day for you. What goes through your mind?
First thing I do when I wake up is I think about her. I check all of her social media, all of her posts, all of her comments, all of her friends, all of her photos with her friends. I know when she works and when she's home, so I'll call out sick and I'll just sit there and I'll wait for her and I'll watch her. The more I think about her, the crazier I get. I can't control my emotions. I want to crash my car into hers. I want to kill the guy she's dating. Sometimes I show up to her house and I just
Even when she's not home, I just sit there and I look through the window.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping to see some guy on the couch or pictures of her with other people.
Has she called the police on you?
Yes, she has multiple times.
And is there a restraining order on you?
Yes, can you fucking believe it? We used to make love and we would just tell each other how much we loved one another. I used to take her on trips for her birthday. I just can't fucking believe it.
What else?
I saw her go on a date with a guy to the movies. I sat a few seats back and I watched them the entire time. And I followed them to the restaurant. I went and I ordered takeout. And while I was waiting, I went to the bathroom and I walked past the table and I said hello. But she didn't scream at me like she did before. If this was a different time, she just seemed scared.
Good thing is that you're aware of how damaging this behavior is, aren't you?
I can't control it.
Well, that's what we have to work on.
Tomorrow I'm gonna go buy her a ring and propose to her.
Do you think that's a smart idea?
When we get back together, I think she'll appreciate it.
I'm sorry to stare, but I feel like I know you.
You might, I've been around.
Wait. Storm chasers? You're Jason Storm?
Yeah.
Wow, it's my first celebrity. It would be really awkward if I asked for your autograph, huh?
A little.
Sorry. So, what brings you here?
I was married right out of high school before the career took off. Subsequently, when I did become Mr. Rockstar, it took a toll on my marriage.
Did you get divorced?
We should have, and she has every right to leave me, but we have a daughter and she couldn't do that to her.
But it was justified?
Beyond justified. I was never around, I was never faithful, and when I was around, I would be coming off a tour, exhausted, in need of detox, not what a husband or father should be. Shit. I mean, what do they expect? I missed every birthday, every Christmas. I'm just trying to move on.
So what's changed?
Life. Band is pretty much over. I've been forced to grow up, and I've realized after the drugs and the sex and the partying and drinking more alcohol than any man should, all the important stuff isn't there anymore. Listen, my wife knows who I am. She's accepted it. She sees this guy on the side, I think. But Rebecca, I want to be her dad. And she looks at me like I'm a stranger.
Because to her you are, yes.
Yeah. I guess I am. How much does that suck? Whenever I'm with her, she calls me Jason, not Dad. It hurts. I feel like a hypocrite because my wife told me that every year on her birthday she would wait by the phone, waiting for me to call. And instead of giving this little angel the only gift she ever wanted, I was getting high, drunk, sleeping with someone whose name I didn't know. I don't deserve her. And she sure as hell deserves someone better than me.
But she is still your daughter, and I'm sure she misses you, and she loves you. She needs you.
I came to therapy to make sure I'm not the same person. Because if I fight to get her back, I can't hurt her again. I've been cruel for 12 years, and I can't do that again.
Okay. Let's talk.
Things are technically going well. Pretty much a top draft pick at this point. My future's set, my finances are set, and within a year, your kids are gonna want my autograph.
Congratulations.
Yep, I have an insanely hot girlfriend. I have a publicist, and I grew up a nobody in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Now I have a publicist.
And yet, here you sit in therapy. Is it the fame? Is it fear of fame? Fear of failure?
No, to be honest, I don't really give much of that a second thought, actually, any of it.
Okay. Then what brings you here?
Jeffrey Portnoy. That's what, or who, rather, brings me here. 2 years ago, he was a new kid to my school, kind of a nerdy guy, really wimpy, really wanted to be cool, really wanted to hang out with the football team, join a frat, so we fucked with him a lot. And we made him feel like he was one of us, but it was all just a big joke.
So what pleasure did any of the guys, get from this?
Power trip. It's just something assholes do. So we hazed him, and we embarrassed him, and we strung him along, and I knew we were going too far with it. I knew that. I knew I should have stopped it. I could have stopped it. I was the quarterback, for Christ's sakes. All I had to do was say that's enough, and that would have been the end of it. But I didn't. And one night we got him really drunk, and we made him put another guy's dick in his mouth, and we recorded it, and we sent it all over the school.
I can see that. This is still eating you up inside.
He killed himself. This nerdy guy who, he just wanted to be one of the cool guys. The fucking cool guys, right? Anyway, I've been thinking about this day in and day out. I killed him.
No, you pushed him to a point where he didn't want to stay alive anymore, but it's not quite the same thing. People have free will.
Free will? No. I'm sorry, but this kid was standing out on a ledge, and all I had to do was reach out and pull him back in, but I didn't. I just let him go. And now I get to go into the NFL, and his parents cry every day, and we all got a little slap on the wrist, and his brothers and sisters have to spend the rest of their lives scarred. Last week I had my uncle's gun, and I put it under my chin, and if I wasn't such a pussy, I would have just pulled the trigger.
That's not the way out.
Sure it is.
No, it's just more pain for your family.
Right, because they're all so proud of the man I've become. All this kid wanted was a friend. He just wanted to feel like he belonged to something, and it wouldn't have taken us, me, anything, just to let him hang around us. But we killed him. And yet, in a year, your kids are going to want my autograph. Nice, huh?